Hi, I'm Charlie Farber, and today I will be cooking buffalo stew. It's pretty easy to make. The main ingredients are just like buffalo, potatoes, and onions, and actually mushrooms and carrots. So basically what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to cut up the ingredients and layer them in the crock pot, and that's pretty much it. To start with here, I need to start cutting up a potato, so I just cut like pretty thick slices actually, and I just cut it up here. And so after I cut a couple of these, show you what I'm doing with them. There we go. Tough potatoes. But so I'm taking the potato slices and I'm layering them out. So this just kind of makes the bottom half, or the bottom kind of just the support of it. Second here, I'm gonna, let me look up what I'm doing now. I'm going to layer the onions. I've already started cutting the onions, but yeah, so I'm just cutting slices about that thick. So start by cutting an onion in half. I already peeled it and cut off the top to just make this a little easier, but here, that, and just use slices for this. Yeah. Okay, and I'm taking these slices, and what I'm going to do with them here is I'm just going to layer them on top of the potatoes, and so they kind of all cook together here. And I just take a whole bowl here, and if I layer them correctly, they should turn out pretty good. Next here, I will be working with mushrooms. I actually I have them in a can here, and 2 cans of mushrooms in here. Not everyone likes mushrooms, but they do add to it, so I'm just going to dump these in here. And do a second one. And just kind of layer it out. It's all even. Don't worry, my hands are washed, so it shouldn't affect too much. And carrots, just kind of, or baby carrots, whatever you want to call them. I have actually 2 cups of them, and I'm going to layer these on top. There's a lot of layering here, so I can tell it's going to be a lot of stew already. But yeah, spread them out. So you can tell this is actually pretty easy, but it's just kind of getting it ready. Next here, I got the buffalo, which is probably the most important thing here. The buffalo is probably the hardest part here. I have some buffalo here. It's kind of gross looking, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut kind of stew bits, which is stew size slabs here, and it's like this big, kind of bite size. I'll make it a little bit smaller, but just bite size. And then I'm going to just take them over here, and I'm going to flour them. I just bowl flour, if you can see that, but kind of roll them in flour and then just pop them on top here. This is why it takes the longest, because you have to do all that. Well, I'm going to work on cutting this, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so I'm almost done here. I've gotten all the buffalo stuff in here. You can see it's all floured and nice looking now. Okay, so I'm pretty close to being done here. I just have tomatoes left. I already have them nice and diced in a can here. So I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna dump them in. And it wants juices too, so it's, I'm just gonna, I need to touch it all. Tell you the truth, I'm a little grossed out from the buffalo. Yep, meat's kind of gross, but oh well. There you go. There's all the tomato stuff. I'll wipe my hands off. Okay. So that's almost last step here. Evenly. Okay, so I'm not really sure how much, but I got bay leaves. I can never say this word, oregano, yeah. And I have, what other spices do I have? And pepper. Oh, 1 second. Is this pepper? Nope. Pepper. Okay. And pepper. So I'm not really sure how much to put on here, but I'm just gonna put some pepper on here. Okay. Oregano. Sprinkle some on here. I'm really not good at seasoning, but gonna hope. And then it said 4 bay leaves. And I don't really know what bay leaves do. I'm pretty sure they just kind of add to the taste or something. But, let me open it here. Okay. 1, 2. So I'm just kind of hard to get out here. They're just leaves looking. So they smell good though. So this is the kind of stuff you find in pastas a lot. So 4 bay leaves. Okay, and I have vegetable broth here. Vegetable broth. Poured it out. I needed how much? I needed 2 cups of vegetable broth, which looks like a lot here. Just need to pour it all over it. Wow, there's a lot more in here than I thought there would be. But, oh well, guess that works out. That's actually it. Wow, that was pretty easy. Now this is the time where we wait. It wants to cook slowly, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna let it sit here. I just need to turn it on. It said about 6 to 8 hours of cooking on low, so it's gonna cook overnight. But that's it, and hopefully this buffalo stew tastes good. Thank you for watching.